Look here, y'all. You already know what time it is. Florida State has lost their OC, Gus Miles. Now, you know Gus Miles was with them last year. Year before that, in 24, he was at UCF. And, you know, before that, he was at Auburn. All right, cool. So he's out now. He's retiring. So when I looked at it, I'm like, ooh, next man up. Who finna get it? They gave it to Tim Harris Jr. This is a offensive coordinator for UCF with Gus Miles, and he was an offensive coordinator at FIU, and he was a big-time head coach in Miami. All right, so I thought, hey, next man up is on. Well, Mike Norvell came out right out the gate and said, nah, we ain't having that. I'm going to call plays. So I thought Tim Harris was going to get an opportunity. Mike Norvell done cut that. He going to call the plays. Okay, cool. Now, also Coach Prime, y'all. Coach Prime, he has Juju pretty much is who we feeling going to be the starter, right? Well, hey, everything really on Juju. It ain't, but it is. I know it's a team sport, but everybody eyeballs is going to be on Juju. He going to have to go out there and do his thing. So the success of the team, I know it's going to really be in the trenches, but everybody going to be looking at Juju. I'm just giving you a heads up. That's what everybody looking at. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing else. They going to be looking at Juju like, what you going to do, boy? How you going to bring this thing? How you going to get, can you get us the 3 wins right out the gate? So we could already say we matched last year's season. Can you get us the 4 wins out the gate? Can you get us the 5? So now we looking like, okay, now we making a run to that bowl game. But let's jump off into this thing. So you have Gus Malzahn has stepped down. Well, retiring. Gus Malzahn said he did 15 years in high school, 20 at the college level. My boy tapped out. Now, see, it's kind of odd to me when he leaves. Now, he leaves. December was the signing day. So imagine how many players possibly signed because of him. Now, I'm just looking at it on the player standpoint. They possibly signed because of him. So they're at Florida State or will be at Florida State sometime this year. And they're doing it because of Gus. They rock with Gus. They want to see Gus. And Gus out of there. Gus like, nah. I'm finna kick it with my wife and call it a day. Okay, cool. So what's going to happen to those players? Can Mike Norvell convince them to stay, or are they going to deal? Now, Florida State already in a pickle because they want to fire Mike Norvell. And if his offense doesn't perform and the defense don't do what they got to do, maybe they keep him another year because, hey, they still can't get rid of him and have that money on the books like that. All right, cool. So they promote Tim Harris Jr. So I'm looking at that. Okay, let me go see if Tim was out there doing his thing. In 24, when he was the offensive coordinator, I think they was ranked in the top 10 in rushing, and maybe overall offense, they was top 20. And that was in the Big 12. So they did solid. All right, FIU, when he was the offensive coordinator, they won a program high 9 wins. So I'm like, hey, he might have something. So I thought he was going to get that opportunity. But before you even snap your fingers and do your still, hey, they was already looking at, hey, nah. Mike Norvell come out and say what you going to do because it's about to get ugly. So Mike Norvell jumped out there and said, hey, y'all, I'm calling plays this year. Mike Norvell, we know he could call plays. But you got to have the players. If you don't got the players, the season ain't going to go the way you want it to go anyways. Gus Malzahn, hey, he could have left at the end of the season, been gone. Mike Norvell could have looked for him an offensive coordinator. Now he can't look for no offensive coordinator because it's too late. Now he could go try to call some people, but I guess he feel like, man, I got this. I call the plays. I don't know how it's going to look for Florida State, but I am going to watch because I want to see what it's going to do. I know when Willie Taggart was there, they got rid of Willie Taggart within a season and some change of the next season. At that same juncture, Mike Norvell had one more loss than Willie Taggart, but they kept him. All right. Then he got that lucky season, and it ain't been the same since. I ain't been the same since. So I do I wish bad on anybody? No. So I don't care what happened per se. I'm just gonna be watching. They will have my attention since he's gonna be the play caller and Gus Miles tapped out in February instead of tapping out in the end of the season in November. He could have been gone. Like what made the change that he decided that he was gonna dip then? So I don't know what's finna happen to Florida State, but this finna get real. It's finna get real. It's finna get so real out there. If Mike Norvell don't win ASAP, they gonna be calling for him like, man, get that boy up out of here, man. Nobody ain't got time for that. So, Florida State, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Regina E, what's good? PC, Todd, what's good? Brandon, what's happening? CF, Miss Beverly, Kim, what's happening? Brock, you say as a Bama fan, I'm glad he's gone. He was a thorn in Bama's side with that went 6-7 versus Bama. Oh, Gus was out there giving it to y'all like that? Was Gus the one that dude that caught that? Yes, it was Gus. I think Gus had took them to the chip that year in 2013. Yep. In 2013. I thought they should. Now, Gus should have had a national championship with Auburn. I think Gus should have won that one. Miss Willis, what's good? Nick, what's happening? You say this is bad. I'm a Florida State fan as well. I'm always see, ooh, that's what I said. I'm like, Gus done tapped out. I wish Gus would have gave, I know Mike Norvell hot. You say you give Mike Norvell 3 to 4 games? I think they got to keep him. I think they got to keep Mike Norvell, and I know Mike hot like, Gus, bro, why you didn't tell me in November? I should have got me another OC, man. Dog, I was counting on you to help me. And you ain't even do nothing for me in 25. Yeah, we got the win versus Alabama. It went downhill after that garbage. I should have got. Now I got it. Tim, come on, you got the job. But you ain't calling plays. Yeah, you ain't calling no plays for me. I got this. If I'm going to get fired, I'm going to get fired off of me. You ain't going to get me fired. So, hey, that's what it is right now. That's what it is, y'all. Brock, you say Bama fans are celebrating this one? Hey, he out of there, ain't he? Well, y'all got, y'all got what? KD? The boy? Yeah, he better get it together. Now, let me jump on Coach Prime now. You got Coach Prime. Season looked like it's setting up good. Now, this is before, we get out there and you go blue 42 and you getting smashed in the mouth. This is a different ballgame. But as of right now, this on Juju's shoulders. Yes, you need the trenches on both sides, offense, defense. Yes, everybody got to do their part, but it's going to be on Juju. Because last year when the game started, that Georgia Tech game, we was in the game, but you just felt like you couldn't get it done. Like you wouldn't, And there's the quarterback play. That quarterback play really was a different situation. So now you have it where we still in winter conditioning. January, February winter conditioning. You got winter conditioning going to end probably the week before spring ball. Week before spring ball or 2 weeks before spring ball. Either way, when spring hit in March, which is next month, all our attention is going to see what Coach Prime and them do. How is this quarterback play going to work? How is Coach Marion going to cater to Juju best position to win, which is most likely throwing it. Juju don't strike me as a guy that and give you a 60, 70, 80-yard run. Now, will he get you 5, 10, 15, probably 20? Yeah, but he don't strike me as a guy that's going to break count. So, okay, cool. He ain't doing it like that. But he can throw that thing. So get that ball out his hand fast. If he want it out fast, get it out fast. You getting it out fast, so now you have an opportunity to let your wide receivers work. You have an opportunity to let your running backs work, your tight ends work. So, yes, y'all, quarterback is going to be key for Coach Prime. Then, will Isaac Wilson. That man ain't coming to sit, y'all. He's not coming to ride the pine. Now, he might end up riding the pine, but he ain't coming to ride it. Watch when he get out there in spring ball. He going to be trying to throw that thing, too. And he going to take off running. And he going to take off running. And then he going to make it where when he taking off running, he going to be out there getting it. And the fact that he taking off running, he going to be saying, hey, I can get out here and shine, too. I can get out here, tote that ball, and I score. If they don't want to do it, I score. So we gonna see how this thing turn out. I just don't know how we gonna be calling. Are we gonna be more of a passing team or more of a balanced team? I just don't see Juju running. I think Isaac Wilson will run it. I think Isaac Wilson will tote it. And then also you got K-Sweet. I think K-Sweet will get out here and roll. I think, listen, now he a true freshman, but I think he'll get out there and roll too. So, whoo, boy, we got some. We have some in Colorado. We got 3 capable quarterbacks. And I ain't going to count out Ponder. Ponder is a bigger quarterback. I think he could run and throw. So with Coach Marion being there, man, he going to look at it with fresh eyes. Hey, all right, you know, everybody saying Juju, I know. All right, cool. All right, we got Wilson. All right, we got K-Sweet. Let's get it, boy. So K-Sweet out there. We going to see how this thing go, y'all. It's quarterback play going to be a main piece. It's definitely going to be a main piece. If it doesn't go the way it need to go, yeah, it's going to be a rough season. It'll be a rough season. Rough season. So, man, it's almost here, y'all. Like, I know it's far, but it feels like it's almost here because now you got spring ball next month. Spring ball next month. And then I heard something. I always thought spring ball was good if you have it before, get your 15 practices done before having like a spring break. But I heard a coach talk about it, and I ain't never think about it that way. He say, if you do 2 weeks first, have spring break, and then come back and hit them with 3 weeks, you know, get your 15 days in. That give you that week off, let you recover. And I ain't think about it in that sense. Because they say it be straight, go get it, Mo. He say, really, out of 7 days, for 5 to 6 weeks, you're working about 6 days a week. And I was like, So I guess it's all gas, no brakes when you out there trying to get it. But that's where we at, y'all. Can Florida State do something? And can Coach Prime do something? And all eyes going to be on the quarterback. It's going to fall on Juju. Yeah, he'll be a redshirt freshman, but all eyes looking to see what he do. Can he get out there and really throw it? Can Coach Marion make the offense match him? Or match Isaac? Or match K-Sweet? Somebody that offense got to match. And if I'm Coach Marion, I got to give everybody an opportunity. I want to at least see. I get out there and throw that thing, boy. Okay, boom. Ooh, I like that. All right, next one. Boom, boom. Ooh, okay. Next one. Boom, boom. Ooh, okay. Next one. Boom, boom. You got 4 quarterbacks. New system. I'm going to see what's up. Hey, I'm going to see what's up where I can get out here and who give me the best chance to win. So if Dominique Ponder get out here and shine in his offense, hey, we want him. I know everybody going to be saying, hey, why that's happening? Nah, he give us the best chance to win. Or Wilson, or Juju, or K-Sweet. So whoever give us the best option to win, let's win. And no, I'm not knocking Juju. I'm just saying it's a new opportunity for everybody. This is a new system for everybody. But, hey, at 1:40, I'll be on Life and Football. And y'all know we got a lot to talk about. Hey, the Browns hiring a lot of people, and a lot of people getting hired in the NFL. So, hey, holla at y'all at 1:40 on Life and Football. Holla at y'all.